Welcome back to Let's Play Kitmaster. Today we enter level 7, a long way from home. A rather strange thing to call a level, but meh. It works for me, I guess. Now it's at this point that the game decides to stop going easy on you and just throws numerous enemies in your way. Now you don't have to kill every enemy on the screen, but as I've already said quite a few times in this LP, every time you kill an enemy you get items. And you are going to want as much experience in magic going into the final level as you can possibly get your hands on. So it's a good idea to kill everything you see on the screen. This level can get a bit boring because there's no platforming to do, and while that makes things easier, it just makes one massive gauntlet to the finish. I do love the background though, I have to say. We already have a sub-boss, believe it or not then. It's the stage 4 end boss, it's the Chimera, but he's had a bit of a graphical upgrade. His attacks are exactly the same, but they do a little more damage. You see he jumps at you and he does his flaming charge attack. And look at that, he's already dead. Yeah, not hard at all if you know what you're doing, but if you don't know what you're doing, you can take a crap load of damage. And now I'm going to take the time to explain the magic that we got in the last video. As you can see there, the flight gives the ability to jump up, and we sprout a pair of wings and we can fly. But because it takes up quite a bit of magic, like 10 magic points per second, it's not really that useful. We've also got another kick, because we just leveled up again. I'm not sure what to call this. It defies the laws of physics. Look at this. You sort of kick with both legs in the air at once. It's physics defying, but it's very, very useful when you're being attacked by a load of enemies at once, like these goddamn ninja attack squads. This level seems to love throwing at you in droves. Straight away we have another mini-boss then, and this guy is the Flea Man, who goes down extremely quickly because I don't want to take his shit. So moving on, and get more freaking ninjas. What is it with this game and ninjas? And since I didn't explain it very well last time, to use the flight magic, effectively jump up at the apex of your jump, press select, grab whatever you're going to grab, and then press select again, and you won't waste nearly as much magic as you could. So yeah, more ninja killing. That's all this level has to offer, really. There's a straggler that I decided to pick off. And hey look, the entire cast of gargoyles!
The spell is broken, and we live again!
Here I show off the whip lightning magic we got a few levels back, and wipe them all out in one attack. That's what the whip lightning does. It's your classic beat 'em up style screen clearing attack. Very useful, but it takes up 30 magic per use, so please do not abuse it. It's not a good idea to abuse it at all. And why are these clay guys red when at the beginning of the level they were grey and they have absolutely no difference whatsoever? Again, palette swapping for the sake of palette swapping. It's a theme that we've seen quite a few times throughout this game, and I'm not sure I like it. Anyway, a heart floating mid-air can mean only one thing. Yes, another freaking sub-boss. Unlike the first one we encountered in this level, it's another variation of a previous end-of-level boss. This vampire, of course, is based off the gargoyle from the end of level 3. And that was very easy. And then, for whatever reason, the developers decided to have you fight this guy again. And come on, this is just a clear lack of effort. They could have created an entirely new sub-boss, but instead, no, it's the freaking Flea Man. I get impatient here and try to finish him off. I end up taking a bit of damage, but it's no biggie. Right then, on to the boss! So at this point the game pulls a Sigmund Freud and we have to fight ourselves. More specifically, we have to fight this darker palette swap clone of us. And he can be kind of tricky actually. He has all the kicks that we can do and a couple of variations on those kicks, plus an entirely new attack that we can't do. You'll see it in a minute hopefully. There we are, the flip kick. Does this guy think he's Pele or something? My strategy for this guy is quite simple. Just walk near him, they do a slide kick, and if you time it right, he can't retaliate. And if he does do the flip kick, you're invincible while sliding, so he can't really do that much damage. Do not let him trap you in the corner though, or he will teabag you mercilessly until you die. Seriously, that's his one great tactic for killing you, trap you in the corner. Well, he's gone, so I guess that's the level over, right? Wrong!
Everyone's gotta die. Said the spider to the fly. I hope you made time to stay for a while.
Now I took an opportunity of speeding this fight up because, quite frankly, this is a huge multiple disappointment to me. This is the penultimate boss of the entire game. Well, the penultimate end boss of the entire game, anyway. And yet, this is such a freaking letdown. This is just boring, quite frankly. You can see what he does. He's got a very simple attack pattern. He kind of reminds me of Bo Spider from Mega Man X, but Bo Spider was a heck of a lot more entertaining. And because of the size of his life bar, this took for freaking ever. As you can see now, we're finally coming to the end of it. But really, really disappointing. Now, the more observant you may have noticed the heart floating above the waves, you can fly up and grab that, or you can save your magic like I did. Our reward for beating that disappointment is the final magic spell of the game, the Earthquake. Now, the rather gay description says this magic will shake your enemies, but that's not what this does at all. I'm not going to spoil what the magic actually does. You'll see it in the final video of this LP. But it is very, very useful for the final stage of the game, particularly at the final boss. Well, that's it for Stage 7. Join me next time, then, for the final level of the game, Stage 8. Oh, holy shit. I have been Rainiac. Good night.